It's game. And here we go with game 4. Taking a look at Minnesota. They've only dropped 2 in this series, Greg, but tonight feels like a must-win game for them.
Listen, very few teams have come back from a 3-1 deficit in the finals. But what they need to remember is they've been the better team all season long. It's time to get back to what they do well and really just make every possession count.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Clint Capella is out there with Randall, and it's Dillingham in at the point. Now here's Randall, 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Dillingham, no good. Here's Maxey. Traps in the tray. Maxey's got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the 76ers. Maxey's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. And the dunk by Capella.
How about the force from Clint Capella? When he's got good position inside, he's throwing it down.
There's a good screen. Offensive rebound. Outside, Maxey drills the three-pointer. Maxey's got 6 points.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Edwards. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Brooks against Randall. Outside, Edwards. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Didn't take Edwards long to get those 3 points back, right back at you.
Here's Grimes. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's McDaniels. His three-pointer's off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Inside, he had stolen by Capella. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Randall with the bucket.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 6, launches it, got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
So far, he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunity.
Pass to Randall. The Timberwolves working the ball around. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Edwards inside, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, Kevin, I was able to talk with Nick Nurse for a minute, and we talked about the bruising big man, Julius Randle. He told me Julius sets the tone for them with his physicality. So we have to try and match that. We can't let him bully his way into the lane and get to his spots. We have to make him uncomfortable. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now here's Edwards. He has 5. Here's Dillingham. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Knocked away. It's stolen by Capella. Edwards looking it over. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Here's Maxey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Maxey's got 11 points.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself.
And Brooks known as somebody that provides great energy and hustle, especially when the break is on.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shoots the three. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. Look at Rain Man. No doubt one of the most efficient rebounders in the game. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. To the wing right side. Here's McCain. Good on the three-point shot.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
To the middle. Out to the right wing. And here is McDaniel. Still yet to score. And the dunk by Capella.
Nice recognition that time from Capella. Aggressively rolling to the bucket after setting the screen.
Brooks from outside. The offensive rebound. Rain Man. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul. Stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall outside. Pass to Dillingham. Back to Randall. Jacks up a 3. Dillingham with it. Clock at 6. Capella sets a screen for Dillingham. Capella, great positioning on the putback.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Here's McCain. Here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. Down low. And the dunk by Capella.
Unselfish, good vision. Nice dime by Julius.
Driving inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. In the crowd, Diplo taking in the action.
And no surprise to see Diplo here in Philadelphia. I believe he got his start spinning right here in the city.
Minnesota making a switch here. Rupert's checked in. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for Minnesota. They trail by 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double.
Substitution on the court.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Chalk up 2 there. Rain Man's got 5 now.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
P.J. Washington is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Maxey. And it's Rain Man. And it's McCain in at the 2. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 14. The rebound by Champagnie. Here we go, 1-on-1. Clark inside. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Champagnie. Another miss by Minnesota.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brooks outside. Washington kicks to Brooks. No good from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Rain Man with the bucket. Timberwolves leading by 13. And to Edwards. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Rain Man's got 6 rebounds now in the game. They get it back. Kicks it out to Maxey. 6 to shoot. Another shot. And up and in it goes with the lay-in from the Rain Man.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Pass to Edwards. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Rupert. No good on the 3. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Rain Man. Brooks, the pass to Washington. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's McCain. To the paint. It's stolen by Edwards. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Nice D from Brooks.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
McCain's shot is off.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Clark. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Brooks has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Maxey passes to Rain Man. And he finishes nicely on the layup. And 12 points for Rain Man.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, guys, they call him Rain Man, and in the last game against the Timberwolves, had a huge game. He had 34 points, and as always, he was aggressive on the glass, outworking everybody else on the floor. A mind-blowing effort, one that's going to be hard to repeat, but it's hard to bet against him. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Pass to McCain. Flashes it down to finish the break.
Well, Maxey has proven he's got a good eye out on the floor. He'll spot those gaps in a minute.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's Rupert. To the right side. Going inside. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Rain Man passes to Brooks. Let's go. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And you know, those second chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Here's Rupert after the made shot from Raymond. Lets it fly. And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's got 11 points.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Brooks with a screen on Edwards. Maxey, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
They grabbed their own miss.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush. He has been dropping bombs since the tip. 3 triples in the first quarter, 2 more since then.
There's the 3. Maxey, no good.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easiness.
Right wing. Now, here's Capella. He's covered closely. Pass to Rupert. Fires the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Champagny. Puts up a three. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Clint Capella has what we call...
So it's the Minnesota Timberwolves sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. Back to the action in just a minute.
The three-point chances have been there for them, and they've taken advantage.
Just watching the game, not even looking at the screen, seeing how things are shaped. And that is it for halftime, folks.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
And now we'll send it over to our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, for an update on Julius Randle. DA?
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. It was confirmed that the ankle did turn and it has significant swelling. He can put very little weight on it right now. But he's already back in the game. Pretty tough guy, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Hopefully we'll see him very soon. On the court for Minnesota, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniel. Handle out there with Clint Capella. And it's Dillingham in at the one. Here's Dillingham. 76ers getting the bucket. Good on the triple. Dillingham's got 8 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Here's Grimes. Fires from deep. Cranes it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Capella with the bucket.
You know, we're used to seeing this kind of efficiency from Capella, but he's scoring with volume, too. That's impressive.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games. And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Yeah, on fire tonight. I mean, Capella's scoring numbers can come from a lot of directions, lots of dunks, lay-ins, and putbacks. They can add up quickly.
Now, here's Maxey. 11 points in the game. To the wing on the left. McCain buries the long-range jumper. McCain's got his 3rd basket of the night.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Timberwolves passing it around. Maxey against Edwards. With some arc. Maxey with the block. And now Philadelphia on the break.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Edwards can't hit.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
Here's Maxey. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Pass to Dillingham. Randle outside. McDaniels with the ball. Back to Edwards. Brooks. Edwards with another miss.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
And there's a nice one-handed slam.
And how about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Greg. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe, just maybe.
Well, I don't think it would be a bad idea. I mean, they could use all the second chance points they can get.
That's in, coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards got 20 points.
This guy is simply having a great game from outside.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to McCain. Here's Rain Man. There's the pick. And here's Brooks from outside. Bangs home the trifecta. Brooks has got his second bucket tonight.
When he gets the opportunity, they are counting on Brooks to hit that shot.
Now Dillingham. He's got 8. And here is McDaniel. Capella sends a screen for McDaniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's Grimes. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Grimes has got 7 points in the game. Timberwolves leading by 9. Capella kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Capella. Back to Randall. Left side, Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Champagne's checked in. Edwards, good.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
And he drives in. Pass to Poole. The 3. The rebound by Champagnie. Champagnie's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Edwards. Here's Champagnie. And it's off from three-point range. Here's McCain. Edwards defending. Out to the right wing. Here's McCain. And Capella sends it back.
Boy, the timing Capella has on the defensive end. Outstanding. Terrific at knowing exactly when to go up for those blocks.
Rain Man with the bucket.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
Yeah, they certainly have been. You'd like to knock down that first one, but if you don't, then the second shot is the next best thing.
Capella with a screen on Poole. No coverage that time. Dillingham's got 11.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now, here's McDaniels. Pass to Capella. Here's Champagnie. Capella with a screen on Poole. And it's good off the back rim and in. McDaniels got his second basket of the game. McDaniels against Washington. And that one is stuffed right through.
Keeping that head on a swivel, eyes alert. Washington doing a nice job finding his man there.
Timberwolves leading by 14. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And the 76ers making a change here. Pippin's checked in. Here's Champagnie. He's got 6.
his second personal foul. Second team foul.
From past the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Here's Rain Man. And that one is hammered home.
Smart read by Poole there, noticing the overcommitment and making the D pay.
1:58 left in the third quarter. Here's Rupert. He's got 14. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here's Clark. After the miss from Raymond. Back to Clark. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. It's not going to go for him. Great tee that time from the Rain Man. Pippen with it. Defended now by Dillingham. Poole the pass to Raymond. Outside Pippen. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Pippen's got 5 points so far. Timberwolves leading by 9. 58 seconds left to play in the third.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
I'll tell you what, those are crazy numbers, guys. I mean, believe me, I was a good rebounder in my day. It is not easy to corral that many boards in one night.
It's good from long range.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Clark outside. Dillingham setting the screen for Clark. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Poole. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
I can't figure out, guys, what's going on with him this quarter. I mean, he hasn't gotten one shot to drop.
Here's Clark. Rebound by Rain Man. Rain Man's Pippen for 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. They've got Pippen. He's out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Grimes in at the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Maxey at 3 off the mark.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Rupert. Outside Edwards. Pass to Rupert. There's the pick. From deep. Edwards, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Maxey passes to Raymond. Here's Grimes. Knocks down the 3-ball. Grimes has got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Philadelphia. Outside Edwards. Has to go bit. Back to Edwards. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Bona.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Strong move inside by Edwards.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Pass to Bona. Here's Rain Man. Here's Grimes. Shot clock at 6. And the layup falls. Grimes has got 10 points here in the second half.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Dillon Brooks, he's checked in for Philadelphia. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jose Alvarado comes in for Clark. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now, he was quite encouraging in the huddle. He said, look, you're fighting out there, fellas. I can see it. I need you to keep giving everything you have. Bring this one home. See if they can pull it off, guys.
Thank you, David.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Council's checked in. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And now Brooks running the floor all by himself. Cooper, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Personal foul. First team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
Here's Maxey. Pass to McCain.
Sharif Cooper.
To take the lead. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5-for-11 night.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Maxey against Cooper. Gobert with a screen on Maxey. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. To the inside. Brooks. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And you've got to give them a lot of credit for just battling back into this game.
Extremely impressive was the rally they made. I mean, we'll see how much their comeback might have taken out of them, and we'll see if they can keep that foot on the pedal now.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the three-point attempt by Dillon Brooks. McDaniels gets a wide open look, hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make 3. McDaniels has really worked on that shot.
Maxey with the screen on Edwards. McCain's shot is off.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Cooper. Pass to McDaniels. Lets the 3 fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Cooper against Maxey. Here's Rain Man. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 5. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Rain Man's got 10 points in just the second half. Here's Edwards. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Here's Grimes. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game for them. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Edwards against Brooks. Inside, Edwards finishes strong.
Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Here's Rainman, defended by Gobert. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
Really, as close as you can get to an and one right there. He almost had it.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Minnesota's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. To McDaniels. Inside, here's Capella, and it's denied. Brooks with it. Now defended by Randall. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
clearly he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dillingham with it. Randall outside. Edwards kicks to Randall. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers lead. A moment for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves let me know the status. Oh, that is not what you need to see. It sounds like it's a serious injury. To have an injury like this now in the NBA Finals, just flat out unlucky. Kevin?
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
The knee just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Pass to Capella. Oh, here's Edwards. Back to Capella. Capella sends a screen for Dillingham. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dillingham's got 9 points now in just the second half. Takes the three. Over to the wing. Here's McCain. Nailed from three-point land. McCain's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the 76ers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And we also got to highlight how lackluster the opposition has been in terms of boxing out. This team is flat out bullying them on the offensive glass.
Here's Rain Man. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the screen. Three-pointer on the way. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Out left to the wing. Second shot opportunity. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Pass to Rain Man. Brooks outside. Again, Philadelphia.
I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Oh, here's Edwards. And off the glass. That one's good. Edwards got 34 points.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Second chance effort. Rain Man with the bucket. And the 76ers lead by 7.
Just creating havoc for the opponents the last few games.
Well, he's done it again right there on the offensive glass. I mean, it's a great stretch that he's having here, and boy, I really admire his energy.
And the layup's good off the glass. And now it's a 9-point 76ers lead.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle them up right away. .54 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Edwards for 3. Offensive rebound. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. 36 points for Anthony Edwards. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
Yeah, just got to work that clock and take care of the ball.
Shot by Grimes, no good. Here's Minnesota.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his second personal foul. Third team foul.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Team foul.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
76ers TNT.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Gets the 3 to fall.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management crucial at this time of the game.
And Minnesota has possession. 6-point game. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Brooks. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball.
Here's McDaniels. No good on the quick 3. It's stolen by Capella. Fires the 3. Takes a 3. Gets it to fall.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot.
So it's the 76ers taking the win.
If they keep trying to blitz you, this is what's going to happen.